Hey lads, I'm recording this after playing all 3 games today. Wanted to let you know that in each game today, I sacrifice a bishop. You can decide if my sacrifice was worth it or not, but I do it in every single game. I just need to be able to speak through my moves better than I have been, I think. We're going to play our knight and our pawn out, and we will put our bishop here. Then he has this kick. This is a weird opening move, so we're actually going to play the pawn into the center and then knight f3 instead. So this is the Philidor defense that he's going for, and it's not an opening that I'm at all happy playing against. His knight's probably going to come out here soon. But it's one I need to get better at. Here, if he takes, do we have check, take, check? Wait, take. So he's got a pawn here. Take here. And we win this. I kind of like it. So we're basically sacrificing our bishop for 3 pawns. And the only reason it works is because... So take, check. He can't take. Because his king will be here and his queen here. So his king won't be defending the queen. Wacky. Okay, his king's in the middle, and that excites me. We could check here. He takes, check here. And he's coming here. I mean, come on. There has to be something here. Check, take, check here. We got the rook in. Yeah, well, this has to be good. And we can castle here. Okay, he didn't want to allow me to castle him. Okay, I can't go here because he takes, but we nearly have something here. What about check with the pawn? He takes here. Check here. We also have this check. This check, he has to go back this way. Now, I gotta make this work. If I check here, he takes here, I can check with this one. Then he goes backwards. And we win this back. Check, he goes back. Maybe I need to just castle and get another piece in. I'm going to try. I wasn't seeing something there. I might have just lost my entire advantage, but this is enjoyable. So I also have this check, but the pawn. But then take, he can't take because we take the rook. So maybe this is okay. And if we do check that way, he's going some. Okay, wait, hold up. Isn't that checkmate? I think it is. He can't, yeah. Wow, that was awesome. What a game, like, lads. That was a game. Let's see it. Wow, what a game. Okay, so this was cool. This was brilliant. I'm really glad I found this whole idea. Okay, so I needed to find this move. Whoa. I'm not playing that. I would rather just keep attacking. So instead of crossing, I did need to move forwards. But yeah, that's just the main one. Okay. Let's go for a game 2. Lads, we're up to 1985 now, which is wild. 1985. We're playing against somebody from Indonesia. And this is slightly different. He did this pawn last time. Now it's this one. So I believe we still could go for our thing. However, I don't want to go for it because this gets into a French setup. And I don't like playing the French. What's with all these weird openings? So this is just a triangle Slav. That's what it is. Which is fine. The bishop's a bad piece. I can put the bishop here. His bishop probably comes out. Awkward square for the knight. We could put our bishop on d3. He takes, we take, and we have a clamp on this square. But we could also go here. He probably just blocks with his bishop. Take, take. Not super interested in that. I think this clamp is generally pretty good. We could also, instead of developing the bishop, we could... what could we do? You know what? I'll go for this. Okay, he didn't want to take it. So now I'm thinking, do we just take here? Do I care about this? I mean, I just go here, don't I? Let's attack his queen. Is this a good move? And he comes back to here. Okay, so we have this square. This looks good for us. So here. I don't know. Is this knight in danger here? It might be. We have b4. If we go b4, his queen has to move. Can't go to these squares. Can't stay where it is. Can't go here. So the queen will come back to one of these squares. And our pawn's on b4. And probably it comes here and looks at this. Queen d2. Okay, I think this is fine. I could also jump here, but I don't like this move. However, I think I had something there with the queen. Okay, so he's just taken a pawn. So I'm going to take, he's going to take... I mean, I better capture this. I think my king can just move. Take? Or take? I mean, my knight's not defended very well here. So if we just take here, this seems good. I don't understand what he's doing. This seems kind of bad because his knight wants to jump here. Maybe just king up here and we get our pieces out. We could also get our knight here, but then we hang this pawn. We could go rook. Queen. Okay, let's try to make space for our king. I'm feeling pretty good about this. My opponents move very quickly. We have a check, take, check, back and queen in. Let's go for it. It looks good, doesn't it? It looks good. Oh. I love aggressive chess. Now, I do have the queen here. If the queen checks, if let's say the king comes here, I'm thinking queen check, he blocks, but then we take here, hitting the rook, and then also hitting here, and his rook probably comes up to this square. We don't have anything else. That's what I'm thinking. We have this, and then here as well. He's got to go here. Here and then here. I guess the king here is kind of annoying. So let's check. No, check is dangerous because of this. So check if he goes here and we take here, then he just goes here and we're pinned. We have this check too, but we won our knight. So I'm thinking maybe just queen here. Queen here, and then this check wins a rook. And he can't take this pawn because this check hitting the queen. And maybe he checks me here with his queen. Don't know. And this seems bad because I can go here and here. I think this looks good. I don't understand that. My opponent is moving way too fast. I'll try to come here. This is checkmate. Here. Checks here. We go here. This is still checkmate. We can hide on h3. And right now we're hitting his queen. So his queen's going to check. We're going to hide. And how does he defend this square? He just can't. Maybe the king runs. GG. 1993, lads. If I win one more game, I am back to 2K. That was a fun game. How did we do? 89%. We were never losing. So this was a blunder. And we honestly played this pretty well. And here... he did have a move to save him. What was it? Yeah, just running the king. We thought it was running the king. Wow. Amazing stuff. Game 3, 1993. I might get back to 2K today. It's been like 3 months since I've been 2K. It's been way too long. 2006 from Egypt, Osama. And we're going to play a Caro Kann. Put our pawn into the center. It's the exchange Caro, which is not the typical. We haven't had an exchange Caro in a long time. The bishop can come out here. And we're not going to be fighting for this pawn. So if he kicks me, I just pull back. We're not fighting for this pawn. So this is a slightly different kind of Caro Kann. I think the bishop deserves to be on d6. And we're not going to take that knight. So we're just going to pull back and come here. If he kicks again. But this exposes his king if he ever castles. He's attacking this pawn. Do we have this move? Check. We have to go back. Maybe we don't. But yeah, I don't like the check. So maybe queen c7. I don't see c7 as wrong. And I'm expecting he's probably going to castle here soon. Does he want to take this? I mean, I'm really not concerned, am I? So take. We also have the knight here, but I feel like the knight deserves to be on this square instead in this opening. Let's... If the knight comes here, I just don't like the knight on this square when we're not fighting for this. It's much better on this square, I think. So let's just develop. Oh, is he threatening this? Because I can't take. So if I come here, he jumps in. I take. And then back. Yeah, maybe that's okay. All right, let's go for it. I'm okay getting rid of my dark squared bishop. But I wanna get ready to castle here. Okay, so now he's doubled down on this. So if he takes, we take, he takes, we take. That's fine. Can also go here. If he takes, we take, he takes this one. So I don't like that. So maybe we just push and let this whole thing happen. Take. And my pawn's on this square, but I can just push it and then get my bishop here, which is fine. I have an isolated pawn, which the computer might say is a weakness, but I'm not too concerned. Okay, he's pinning this pawn, so this pawn can't move, so that means d5 is not protected. If we take here, he recaptures. No, maybe he doesn't. Also just move the king up here. Put the bishop here. We have the bishop pair. I mean, that's probably a good thing, isn't it? I think am I going to do this? This move's kind of annoying. Just castle this way. Let's just castle this way. No. If we castle this way, these pawns are coming at me. If I castle this way, I can't really push these pawns on his king. But maybe that's fine. Okay, let's go for this. A minority attack? I guess here, and things are happening a wee bit. I don't want to give up my bishop pair, but maybe we put the rook here. Rook here, he comes in. I don't like wasting all my time on this either, but I can just come here. Then he jumps here. Okay, let's stop him jumping by going here. And then I want to go here because it threatens this. But also, we're going to push here. Okay. That seems okay with me. Take, take. Check. Take, take. Push. He's got two defenders. We have two defenders, so we're okay. So we could just pull back. Maybe we just pull back to here. Because it stops his knight jumping anywhere. Maybe just come here. I want to try and make this push happen. Okay. So now I don't have the bishop pair. I think this game's fairly even. Jump here. I don't really know what I'm doing now. I need to defend this square, but don't really have any pieces to do that. His knights are quite annoying. Lads, if I win this game, I'm 2001. Which would be very cool. Oh, no. Come on, Owen. Why'd I do that? It's so dumb. Ah, it's so dumb. I always fall to knight forks. I'm so bad with knights. I really am bad with them. Here, and then we push this one. Let's try it. Here, I get trapped. Maybe here, he wins this, so let's go here. This is dumb. No, what am I? I'm not even playing anymore. This is silly. I just gave him a free pawn. I can't deal with knights sometimes. It's ugly. I have to defend this square. Sit my bishop here. Oh, that is just so dumb. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry, lads. That was bad. Sometimes your brain just collapses, you know? I felt like I was playing pretty well. He was playing with a 95.7. I played with an 86. Yeah, this is my only blunder. He played it very well, but yeah, I just started falling apart there, didn't I? Yeah, instead of costing, I need to capture here. So capture, he's probably not taking here, but if he does take with pawn, it's isolated. And then here I castle, but his knight's still dangerous, you know. So then he brings both of them in, and I just pull back to c6. I mean, my position's comfortable. It's just a very slow positional game, unlike the first two, which were more sacrificial and fun. 1985, lads. I hope you enjoyed those games, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye for now.